So speaking of things I didn't get, they actually pitched to this. This was a clip from Dark. Remember, we've said if they wanted anybody to know what's going on YouTube, or even that there is a YouTube show, they ought to play clips back every once in a while on TBS, right? Or on the big network.
Right.
So this is the one they picked. This was the worst segment I believe I've seen on wrestling television. I don't know, because there was no redeeming value of this. At least Football Field Fuckery had a couple of recognized legitimate stars in it. At least, there's been something. This was, folks, they open on the ring with Brian Pillman Jr., poor fella, and Griff Garrison and Julia Hart in the ring. And poor Brian had to give this prepared statement about their encounter with the House of Black months ago that led to this is a quote, poisoning of the mind of Julia Hart. There's Julia Hart back there. She's a cute little thing. Looks like a cheerleader. I don't recall her being rotten. She might have been good one of these days, but they've got her still wearing that eye patch from where Malachi Black missed her on live television, blowing the mist in her eyes. Missed completely, missed the mist. But now she's also got...
It was like 6 months ago.
But besides that, did you see under the patch, she's got some kind of black bruising and growth on her face that they have made up underneath the eye patch that looks like the fucking... If it was green, it would look like the shit that was crawling all over Stephen King and Creepshow. So it's given her some kind of infection that's turning her facial skin black. And Brian then gives the John Harbaugh quote, because he's the coach in Baltimore and he was Brian Sr.'s roommate and friend. And he does that and gets a slight amount of interest from the fans, but this material was so horrible. Nobody cared. And it's just anybody that would come up with this story should be sent away to prison or be forced to watch members of their family disemboweled in front of them. There's no punishment too heinous.
Force them to watch this.
Forced them to watch that. Oh, that punishment is too heinous. Nobody should have been forced to watch this. But to send this kid out to tell a story like this hokey bullshit that he knew that everybody knew was bullshit. And he ended up trying so hard that he started screaming and squeaking, trying to put all the passion he had into it to make up for the rotten creative and the fucking girl's rotted flesh. And then he calls out the House of Black and the lights go out for 30 or 45 seconds. And they try to do the big horror movie entrance. Nobody gives a shit again. And these guys get in there, and the baby faces that have this horrible grudge against them for 6 months ago, and that they poisoned Julia's mind, they just stand there slack-jawed and dumbfounded while the heels do their whole entrance and put themselves in all the positions they're supposed to be in. And everybody stares at each other, standing there motionless. And then suddenly, the heels just attack the baby faces standing there, punk them out. They get no offense. They just, boom, punch them, drop, hit them with some awkward shit. And then what have I been saying since the first time Malachi Black showed up? His work in the ring and his look had potential. And then he'd do some bullshit mind games, spooky mental entertainment shit or whatever that just makes it all caca. And that's what they did here. The heels stare at Julia, then they hand her a chair, and she's supposed to hit Griff Garrison, who is laying beneath the feet of this 5-foot, 100-pound blonde girl that can barely pick this chair up. And he's fully conscious, and he's sitting up, holding his hand up, pleading, no, don't hit me. The only thing he didn't think of to do was just stand the fuck up and take the chair away from her. But she can't do it. She can't hit him. Maybe it's because she can't pick the fucking chair up. but she can't bring herself to do it. So Malachi grabs her, and this looked unsavory to say the least, because here's this big jacked up tattooed fucking freak with shit pierced in his face, manhandling this, except for the eye patch and the makeup, this polite blonde girl half his size, and he rips her eye patch off. And then here comes Pac and the Lucha Brothers out, running to save her, even though her friends and partners are right there doing fuck all of nothing. I wrote, what is fucking happening? So, in summation, and you can give me your thoughts, to me, Malachi Black, Brody King, and their little pal Buddy are officially the most embarrassingly fucking rotten heel pro wrestlers in the world. I never want to see Julia Hart again. This is phony as a football bat. Griff Garrison, to me, has always been a waste of fucking time. He looks like Pippi Longstocking. And I don't ever want to see Brian Pillman Jr. again. I was friends with his father and pulling for him for the past couple of years. And after seeing this, I don't ever want to see him again. That was the perfect way to squander anything positive Brian Pillman could have ever contributed to wrestling by putting him in this, along with his street urchin fucking manager Julia and his ineffective, feckless partner Griff and these three dumb shit fucking heels. Your thoughts? God damn.
Let me start by just saying, I've been consistent. I've not been a fan of this stuff with the House of Black. It's different than Danielson, but you can make the same sort of argument with Malachi Black. When he came in, he was fresh, he was hot, the fans were into him. The fans completely turned on Cody. Whatever fans Cody had left completely turned because Malachi was so cool.
Yeah.
And then they put him in a trios, and now he means nothing. And he
Well, no. Wait a minute. I must jump in. Before the partners, he started meaning nothing because he started doing the stupid mind game shit that looked phony and was inexplicable and nobody could figure it out.
And it's become clear now what he likes and what he thinks wrestling is. And he doesn't want to do wrestling. This guy doesn't want to be a professional wrestler. This guy wants to be an actor. Because this is all performance. The spooky entrance, the music, the lights, the dress up. They play dress up. They're putting makeup on their face for this. And then the whole WWE draw it out. Take forever and draw it out. It's not a good idea to draw things out when no one cares. No one at all cares.
So you're going to say that they're making up for the suckiness by making it last longer.
And then the few people that did care decided that they wanted the House of Black to take Julia Hart for who knows what reason. This is irredeemably bad. The House of Black is awful. Their segments are always awful. We don't need one part of the show that's the spiritual part of the show. I don't mean spiritual like religious. I mean like dark spirits have taken over the arena. Lights go on, they go off. Makeup, none of this. Get rid of all this. The guy can't even do the fucking mist.
Whoa.
He can't even do the fucking mist. The one thing, fucking Julia Hart's out there, he didn't even get her in the face. And we have to sit through all this shit. This is where Tony Khan needs to put his foot down. I know a lot of these guys want to do their own thing, and they all have ideas, and they're coming to AEW. Some guys are coming there for the idea that I could finally do the things I've wanted to do in WWE that Vince shot down. Some of these guys are idiots, and they don't get it at all, and it's bad. And I'm not saying they're not talented. Malachi Black should absolutely go do some spiritual, crazy, evil kickboxing movie. He'll be amazing. But this segment was one of the all-time worst AEW segments in history, and not in a redeemable way. Not in a Maki Ito singing while Hikaru Shida is destroyed by Vicky Guerrero. Not in a Jade Cargill coming out there and no one knows what the hell's going on. But in a, wow, this is the worst episode of AEW I've seen in a very long time kind of way. This was one of the worst segments ever, and it shouldn't happen again.
You brought up an interesting point. Is the Dork Order going to sue for gimmick infringement since... Aren't they?
That's a good example.
Isn't the House of Black stepping over into the Dork Order territory? Join the Dork Order. We can fucking fulfill your needs. Well, so can the House of Black. Well, now they're competing for recruits. And both of them happen to be the worst heel group gimmicks in the history of wrestling. And just when we said that about Dork Order, then the black fella said, hold my beer. We can outsuck them, and there's less of us. It took 8 or 9 guys for the Dork Order to suck that bad, but only 3 for the House of Black.
And the House of Black is losing fans. Whatever you want to say about the Dork Order, when they had that episode where they attacked the Young Bucks, there was a shift in how they were used. And then after the passing of Brody Lee, obviously there was a complete shift in how they were used because you couldn't have them as heels anymore. The fans accepted them. I think the House of Black, every time they're out there, more and more fans are groaning. Oh, the lights are out. They're going to come on. Oh, he's got his horns on his head. Oh, his other friends are waiting in the back to walk out there with some purpose with him. What the fuck is this? Go to Hollywood.
Who is, by the way, the Goat Man? The goat guy with the horns and everything.
The Goat Man?
The goat guy. He's got the horns and the fucking weird mask and everything. Isn't that a goat? Some kind of Satan symbol? The goat horns or the fucking whatever?
I don't know.
Or apparently he's into animal husbandry. I don't know. Then we had a dream match up next.